Hey y'all, it's Shanita from Ceaseless Pursuit, and I help high-achieving millennial women of color get unstuck, build their confidence, and maximize their potential. And today we're going to be talking about why you need to stop listening to everybody. The very first reason you need to stop listening to everybody is their experience does not have to be your experience. Just because someone had a particular experience with a boss or a teacher does not mean that that's going to be your experience. You're not the same person as them. So many times we let people's opinions sway us and prime us to start looking for certain characteristics in people that may not even be there. For example, you ask somebody, should you apply for a job? And they say, no, the boss is mean and they're not helpful. And so now if you do apply for the job, which you probably won't, you're going to go in there with your guard up and with a chip on your shoulder, looking for every instance that that person was mean or rude or automatically being defensive against a character trait that may not even be present in that person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Stop asking other people their opinion and their feedback because it's shifting your perspective and shaping your experience. The second reason you need to stop listening to everybody is because you're asking for permission and validation. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes we all need a little confirmation that we're on the right track and that we're not completely off base. But you don't need anyone's permission to take a step forward. And when you go in looking for it, if you don't get it, it'll stop you right in your tracks. The feedback that people give you is based on their experience, their ego, their beliefs, and their background. Those things don't have to be true for you. Stop looking for validation and permission from people that might not give it to you, and you don't need to be hung on their words, whether they give it to you or not. Stop listening to everybody. The third reason you need to stop listening to everybody is related to the last point. Listen, getting permission, validation, input, information from everyone is a stalling strategy. It's holding you up from execution. If someone tells you to go left, you want to go left, then you ask somebody else, they tell you to go right, now you don't know which way to go. Stop asking everybody for input. Otherwise, you're going to train yourself to need that input and that feedback before you take a step forward. You don't need everybody's information. Take a step and figure it out on your own. Now, I'm not telling you that you don't need wise counsel, but I'm telling you to stop stalling your progress by looking to everyone to give you feedback. Take a step. You can figure some things out on your own. So let's do a quick review. You need to stop listening to everybody because one, their experience does not automatically mean that your experience will be similar. Second reason you need to stop listening to everybody is because you don't need permission or validation before you make a decision. Make the decision. And the third reason you need to stop listening to everyone is you don't want to train yourself to need people's permission and go ahead before you do something. Just take a risk. Okay, y'all, that's it for now. In the meantime, continue to be on your ceaseless pursuit of your God-given purpose, and don't let anything or anyone take you off course, not even yourself. Stop listening to everybody.